viewers of Grandfather's Garden. In the past year we have delivered 4 short movies about my own garden, and now it's time to look around. And the first garden we will visit is that of my friend Els and her husband Hans, who moved to this city after his retirement. That was about 10 years ago. The garden was worn out, full of shadow, all plants and no flowering at all. She made her design of a new garden, and in the last 3 years it became a pleasure garden. Now, we will ask Els some intriguing questions about her management of this beautiful place. Tell me something about your garden. How was it designed?
Well, when I came here, there was this huge cherry tree, and it took me 10 years to decide whether or not to take it out.
Was it so beautiful?
Well, it was an old tree, and you think, oh.
Oh yes.
So,
old love.
Yeah, and finally we decided this, and I had it taken out. All the roots were taken out, and all the energy came into the garden. What was here were these shrubs, and although they don't attract any butterflies, I left them. And there was this huge fence between the neighbors and us, and that also was taken away, and meant that we had a lot of more light and energy in the garden. And then I started planting. I started developing a plan, and I thought, I don't want grass, I only want flowers. So I designed this path and this little terrace here, so that we can sit here in the shade when it's very hot. And in the evening we have sometimes dinner here, because then the sun comes underneath the tree and lightens up the end of our day.
May I ask you? We have more dryness and also more rain. Do you select your plants and shrubs in the next future according to these climate changes?
That's a good question, and I will definitely look at that, because what you see in the garden now are mainly gifts from other people who had over extra flowers. So I planted, and it's also I tried to combine things, and some things work, some things do not work. Some plants like to be in the surface.
You need experience with plants.
Absolutely.
And that's especially in relation to the quality of the soil.
Yeah.
Do you use insecticides and pesticides?
No.
To protect
No. No.
But how do you manage? How do you manage it? I see no
Snails.
no problems at all.
No.
Look to the monarchs.
Yes.
Nothing.
No.
Clear.
No. Yeah.
In beautiful state.
Yeah. I use a lot of compost. That's all.
That's
Yes, and I've fertilized the plants in the beginning of the spring.
Yeah. Okay, but that's
But with a ecological, biological fertilizer.
And do you cut the flowers in the fall?
I left them all, so that was the garden looks also interesting in autumn. This autumn I'm planning to replant plants, because now I know where they are. So if you're a new gardener, you really don't know what's this.
And you are already working for the next year.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Gardening is planning.
Yeah.
And hoping.
Yeah, and waiting.
And waiting.
Els, thank you for your interview. We really had a big enjoy here to stay with you, and a beautiful garden. energy is already fully grown out, but beautiful in the colors.
Thank you. And you will come back?
Yeah,
in 5 years?
Yes, my beautiful will come back. My compliment.
Thank you.
Okay.